Hello YouTube, JGreen302. I don't even have a title for what I'm about to talk about. It's odds and ends. Maybe miscellaneous equipment thoughts that may or may not be in a lot of people's videos. The 2 points that I'm thinking about right now is, in a bad scenario, WROL, SHFT, etc., etc., etc. If automobile transport goes away, because the gas stations aren't open, truck tanks aren't refilling gas stations, resupply is not possible, you're on foot. Now, some of the guys out there actually do mention this. I've seen it a few times, but if you're not paying attention, you miss the point. Footgear. Good solid boots. 2 pair of brand new ones waiting to go, along with whatever you're day-to-day wearing. Shoes wear out. We know this because our shoes do wear out, but we're driving most of the time. But if you drive 1,000 miles a day, your oil changes are going to happen so much faster than a man who drives 20 miles a day. If your vehicles stop servicing you for transportation, your feet are going to be what picks up on the job. Shoes wear out. Boots wear out. Having spare sets that fit you well, that are of high quality, critical. Along with that, moleskins, because you're going to be doing a lot of walking, 10 times more than what you would be doing otherwise, because there's no cars. I see a whole bunch of people with all their stuff, and nobody says, look, I got 2 pairs of extra boots, I've got this, I got a couple extra shoes. So we're anticipating the lack of transportation, and we're covering it. Not everybody. Some of them are out there have got that one figured out. Majority of it tend to skip over that, glaze over it, whatever you will. So there's a little tip. The other thing that I wanted to point out is honey. It should be in your medical kit. I should have added this as a thought in the medical kit discussion when I was talking about it, but I can't do just one on honey. So this is the mismatch of, general ideas, tips and tricks, whatever you want to call it. But honey lasts forever. It has no shelf life. It doesn't go bad. Honey is not only a food and an energy source, it's also an I think it's an antibiotic. So if you get a cut, the nature of honey is an antibiotic. You cannot, that's why it has no shelf life. It's an antibacterial, I think, is what it is. And it's nature's perfect solution to cuts and wounds. You get a gash, smear it with honey, and wrap it up and keep it covered. And it'll keep it from getting infected. And since it has an indefinite shelf life, how can you not have it in your gear? Thought that was a really nice tip. So these are the 2 things that just hit me that I couldn't really plug into anywhere else. Thought I'd throw that out there and get you thinking about those 2 items, because it should be in everybody's kit, and it should be covered. So I'm going to give it full attention. There it is. Thanks for listening.